Hello, I'm Miss Stranger, and welcome. I'm in New Vegas, and the year is currently 82. All right, so let's get into it. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we're going to go over why Vegas. And this was clever. I mean, I was right, but it was not done in the way I was expecting. It was done in a very nuanced manner, okay? We're going to go over all the details, and then we're going to go over what it means, and then we're going to try to figure out what we can do, okay? Because I think I have an answer for this problem. Now let's get to it, shall we? All right, let's get to it, shall we? This is a news article where the showrunners talk about Fallout New Vegas and Season 2. And in this article, they basically, from my understanding, say they're not going to follow any of the canon endings for Fallout New Vegas. They didn't do a retcon. They did a retractive continuity, which is, what, shop speak for post-retcon? If you look, and I don't have a picture of it, if you look at the last episode of Fallout, when they're rolling the credits, they go down this road of the strip, and there's a destroyed NCR vehicles and stuff. There's the NCR, it's got like the NCR stuff on it, and the wall's destroyed, and that's like a foreshadowing tool. So they're intending to have Vegas torn up. That would be like the video, kind of. Sorry, I'm just laughing at how dumb that is. We have to look at every retcon and figure out how to cancel it and tie it without it affecting the canon of Vegas. So the first one I'd say is the house ending. Let's take a look at that. Well, actually, before we get into each part, because there's a few parts, I have to also make a small announcement. All right, so we're just going to go over this real quick before we get back to the Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3, the remaster, should be showed at this showcase. As far as I know, in the pipeline, Bethesda has no big games. They outsourced Fallout 76 to a different studio. Elder Scrolls Online is its own studio. I know that Bethesda is working on the Shattered expansion, and they're pulling a No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk 77 thing here, where they publish the game and it turns out really bad, and they work on it to make it better. It becomes a commercial success, and it gets more news outlets talking about it, because that's what everyone was talking about, the comeback of No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk 77. But we're gonna get into that later, because I'm gonna make a video on the brilliance, how successful Starfield secretly is. There's just a whole bunch of tie-ins. It's all interesting. But yeah, I believe the Fallout 3 remaster should be in. I wasn't really interested in the pipeline for their games this year, but there wasn't any significant announcements I could see. The only thing was the Shattered expansion for Starfield. They can't have just three little things. The expansion for 76 is already out. Everyone's already talking about it. The Shattered expansion, and then the finishing up and work on Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, that right there, that's probably like a 20-minute thing. They like to showcase for an hour, and they're having a secret deep dive. I really think they're just going to use the deep dive for the Shattered expansion. And they might do a Pokemon kind of thing here. This is This is pure speculation on this part right here, where I get into this. I think they are going to do probably a Pokemon kind of thing where they release Elder Scrolls Remaster and Fallout 3 Remaster, kind of like Pokemon Red and Blue. That's speculation right there. But when we're talking about the Fallout 3 Remaster, they released Enclave outposts, which you fight, or which I would fight. I usually fight in Fallout 3 to earn my money. And the outposts look exactly the same, incredibly detailed, as the Fallout 3 mod remake that group is doing. They also brought the Enclave back. that's just interesting. So we'll know. I'm saying it here. I am saying it here. Fallout 3 remaster at that showcase. Last year they did 9 games. None of those games sold well. They sold Fallout Magic cards this year. They made a Fallout TV show. The executives want to push out Fallout content. Fallout 3 is on its way. I'm going to make a video on what a Fallout 3 master is going to be before the showcase. I'm also going to do a Starfield video, and we're going to fix Vegas, try to tie that all in. But let's get back to Vegas, shall we? All right. Okay, so we're going to break this down real fast, okay? So we're going to make a bunch of mods for covering different things. Mods to add lore-friendly content to the game. I know I want to add some houses for players in Good Springs. We're going to cut different areas of Vegas up and explore the lore behind it and what can be done to make it align with the TV show 15 years from now. So first things first is we're gonna get into a separate video and talk about the ending. Is the beginning right here. I mean, where the dad was in Vegas, he should have began right here in this area. And yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. I'm just explaining what the process is for the content on what we're gonna do. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and stay tuned for the latest updates. And look forward for Fallout news in a few weeks when that showcase comes in, because again, I might have mentioned before, the pipeline, it's mostly empty. The only thing they've been working on is Starfield and Elder Scrolls, and there's a pipeline in the game in the pipeline that's supposed to be Fallout 3 remake, but been no content, no rumors, nothing except for that one leaked document. And you always hear that one rumor and then they actually release the game. So yeah, look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It's a little bit of speculation, I can admit that, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. We have a lot to do.